Hey everyone, what's up? It's me, Victoria, and I know I haven't been talking on video lately because I've been a little bit busy. What's been happening in my life? Okay, so I ran a half marathon. See that? And I got an award. Yes, I did. I wasn't expecting it, but I won second place female, age group. Pretty good. So yeah, the training paid off, and I'm happy that that's out of the way. I haven't really been running since. I've been doing other things, and because I'm not having all these endurance long workouts, I haven't really been thinking about what to do for videos and stuff like that. Just been running around. Also, a new addition to my family. No, I'm not having a baby, but I did have a puppy. Thank you very much. And if you want to see this puppy, he's not around right now, and I'm not going to edit in any pictures because I don't edit on my videos. So if you want, you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat under Fruits for Life. So check it out there. I'll put a link below. And yeah, that's what's been happening now. And he's adorable. I named him Jackson. I was going to do Jackson, but then I did Jackson because, you know, it just makes more sense that people would know how to spell a name, and I don't want to give anyone a hard time with spelling a name. And yeah, I mean, I'm back in Hawaii now, and doing my thing, and just, you know, Michael and I and the kids went skiing in Squaw Valley, and we had a great time up until the end. He fell and hurt his knee, so he's a bit injured. We thought it would be crazier than it was with surgery and everything, but we're watching, and you know, he's slowly getting better. But yeah, I mean, he's so committed to doing Boston Marathon. He's going to do it in crutches. He did 1 year in crutches, and it's been 20 years in a row for him, so consecutively. So he doesn't want to break that streak. So his 21st year right now, he's going to do possibly. I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know if he definitely will, but if he doesn't do it, I still love him just the same, and I applaud him for his efforts. What else is happening? Oh yeah. So, I don't know if you're watching my Snapchats at all, but I might as well just fill you in. There is a woman that I met a year and a half ago, I want to say, at the farmer's market, and she knows some mutual friends. And she kept complaining about, she's about 5'9", if I had to guess, maybe taller, maybe 5'10", and she was complaining about being overweight. She was not at all by any means overweight, but for her standards, she didn't feel good about herself. She was about 152 pounds, and she was like, I've never been this weight, it's been horrible. She's an endurance athlete where she no longer runs, I don't think, because her knees hurt her, but she swims a lot. And she was complaining about it, and she was vegan, and she was like, I don't know, maybe it's the fruit. I'm like, I don't think it's the fruit. Fast forward, I saw her again a couple of weeks ago in Jamba Juice. Well, she wasn't in Jamba Juice. She saw me go in, and then she came in to talk to me. But she didn't get any juice, and she was telling me that sugar was really not good for her, and she definitely put on some weight from sugar. I didn't really notice her physique or her weight loss at the time, because I'm going to mention that now, because I fast forward to a few days ago, and she was wearing shorts. Maybe I didn't pay attention. She was wearing shorts, and it was also a brief encounter. She was wearing shorts, and she was going by my house, barely jogging. She was like this, like huffing and puffing, like the little train that could. And she's like, oh, you live here? And I'm like, yeah, blah, 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 little organic conversation. She saw me with my new puppy. And I looked at her, and I gave her a once over, and I'm like, did you lose, like, a lot of weight? And she's like, I lost a lot of weight. And I'm like, are you okay? Because I honestly thought she was sick. She didn't look right. Her face, and I don't know, it just didn't seem like she, or maybe because she was all sweaty or whatever. And I said, so she said, yeah, I lost a lot of weight. I said, what are you eating? I said, you're vegan? So she says, no, I'm no longer vegan. I eat just vegetables and chicken. And I'm like, what do you mean? So she says, I just eat vegetables and chicken. Sometimes I'll have a sweet potato. Very rare. She goes, and I'm miserable. I go, what do you mean you're miserable? Well, she's like, you know, I'm thinner, but I'm not happier. It doesn't make me happy. I need more balance. I'm exhausted all the time. I miss swimming long distances. I miss having the energy that I had. And I'm like, so now I guess this was an experiment for her, and she wanted to try this out. which I totally understand because I gave paleo a chance also way back when I was first starting out on high carb, and I was like, well, maybe that's not the way, but I got stuck somewhere running, and Michael wouldn't pick me up because he's like, no, you gave up on fruit. I literally got stuck. I was 3 miles away from the house, and I could not run anymore. There was no glycogen in my legs. I was miserable. I was walking. And it wasn't even, I wasn't even eating like animal product. Well, I think I was having eggs at the time. But anyway, this is a good, 8 years ago. And he was just so fuming with me at the time that I said I was going to give up on fruit just for 3 days. So I spoke to a doctor, and he's like, maybe just get rid of the fruit. So this woman says that I just had to binge out on carbs, and I had all this fruit. I was just really craving it. I'm like, no shit. And she was having all these fruits and everything, and then she was like, oh my God, I had to have the fruit. And then I also had tons of potato chips, and I felt like shit right afterwards. I'm like, you don't think it was the potato chips? She's like, no, it's the sugar in the fruit. I'm like, well, you didn't have sugar in a really long time, so, you got to weigh that out. I don't know. You guys, let me know what you think. I understand that there's two ways to do things, and, if you want to lose weight, that's great, but you can do it on a high-carb lifestyle, keep the fat low, or just have whole food, plant foods. Coconut meat is fine as long as you're not having tons of grains that day. If you're having the fat, don't have a lot of grains at the same time, and just kind of weigh it out. Maybe have certain days that you're going to have more grains, and certain days you're going to have more fat, and it'll balance out on its own. And see how you feel. See how it feels. Give your body a chance to see how it feels. I didn't give this woman any judgments. She wanted to talk further. I think she wants to go back to veganism, or plant-based anyway. And I'm here for her, It was no judgments made. 99.9% of vegans were not vegan before they were vegan. You got to give people a chance. There's a learning curve. I was on and off for 10 years. You got to give people that, leeway, that space. I know I wanted that at the time, and bashing anybody gets you nowhere. So, I'm here for her if she needs me, and I think she wants to come back. There are a lot of people that came back to plant-based after going off, but they've got to try it for themselves. You can tell them all you want until they find out for themselves. And for her to say she's miserable, she's exhausted, those are not good things. I feel good. Yeah, am I a little overweight? Maybe you're supposed to be a little overweight. I don't know. I don't know the rules. I don't know the makeup. I don't know what's supposed to happen. All I know is that I feel damn good on a high-carb diet. So, you guys, it's your call. If you want to experiment what you want to do, everybody has their thing, and just give it a thumbs up or subscribe or whatever you want to do, and let me know so we can have these ongoing discussions in the group below. All right, guys, gotta run. Not literally, I just have to really go. All right, talk to you soon. Bye. Take care.